dirty mouth. Chocolate.
There are Christmas markets all over Europe, but generally speaking, those in Southern Europe are not as traditional, popular, or opulent compared to those in Central Europe. Where we're going next? As you saw in the previous video, we're in Rome. We're actually filming a travel guide here, and we thought, you know, it's Christmas season, so why not start experiencing Christmas in Europe right here to be able to compare? And we're joining everything in this video, from a not-so-traditional Christmas destination to two others that shine even brighter at this time of the year. This might be the oldest Christmas market in the world.
It's the kind of cheese that goes in my belly.
How cold are you?
Not very cold. -1, -2, give me -40.
In this and the next video, you'll see the religious, the festive, and the lucky part of Christmas in Europe as we travel through 5 countries.
Had to pay for the bags. They need their own ticket for the metro. So there's 4 of us.
Here in Rome, just like during the day, people also come to the Spanish Steps. There's a very nice and modern Christmas tree over here. This is the place everyone likes to hang out. The views are amazing, both from the top and the bottom. And the charming streets around are also fully decorated. Everybody congregates around here. But there are various other traditional Christmas trees spread around the historic center. This is Piazza Navona, one of the most popular squares in Rome, and this is their Christmas market. But actually, walking around, we felt that the Christmas atmosphere was more present in other parts of town.
It's a small market and feels a little bit more like Carnival versus Christmas.
At the same time, it's not so busy here, so it's much easier to shop. Buonasera. Quanto costa?
Grande?
Piccolo.
€5.
Grazie.
What'd you get?
We've been seeing this for sale everywhere in town. These are roasted nuts. I don't even know how to eat this. It tastes a little bit like corn. Oh, this is so interesting.
Roasted castagna.
Well, you don't want it anymore?
I'm done.
I think this is an acquired taste, but at least it's healthy, I think. Now, a major advantage of Rome is that it's not very cold here at this time of the year compared to other cities. It feels comfortable for you to actually dine out, and you can even have a gelato. Berries with pistachio.
Pistachio and berries.
Yes. It is just amazing. Great, even during winter. We're also here at the right day and the right time to see the lighting of the Christmas tree in Vatican City.
Signore e signori, buona serata. Cerimonia inaugurale del presepe dell'anno in piazza San Pietro.
There hasn't always been a Christmas tree like this here. The tradition only started with Pope John Paul II. The Vatican has also opened up an exhibition with 100 nativity scenes.
Look at the detail work. They even have a little bit of mechanics in it.
A lot of them do.
It's really detailed on the figurines.
Oh, look at how creative this one. He's got a cell phone. The works of art came from 22 countries, and the exhibition celebrated the 800th anniversary of the first ever representation of the Nativity, built by St. Francis.
Incorporating features from the Jubilee mascot.
This one came from Japan. It resembles Japanese characters. And this one came from New Jersey. From Rome, we flew Wizz Air for the first time. It's a Hungarian ultra-low-cost carrier that came with a great surprise. As we prepaid for luggage, we automatically got priority check-in and priority boarding.
Be landing in a couple of minutes.
Good morning from Czech Republic. The most unique hot chocolate with whipped cream ever. Look at this. You serve your own whipped cream.
How thick is it?
Oh. Very sweet, actually.
Fuel for the day.
The first time I've been to an European Christmas market was in Switzerland about 12, 13 years ago. But it was very rushed. I didn't really get to enjoy. So in many ways, this is like a first time for me. Is it your first time at a Christmas market?
I think so.
Cool, and we're starting with a very local one here in Prague. The first surprise for me is that people come here for breakfast.
Is it breakfast or is it the mulled wine?
It's an European style breakfast. You can have pastries, hot chocolate, and all that.
And mulled wine.
Yeah.
Did I mention mulled wine?
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Okay.
Take a sip.
This is gonna be strong. It's not very strong.
Sweet.
No. Kind of.
Nice and warm. Sweet. Appley flavor. It's good.
And do you want to keep the cup, or what do we do?
Why not?
Our first one.
Our memento.
If you don't keep, you get part of your money back.
It's a keepsake.
You won, huh? You wanted to start the day like that. You've been
No, it's
saving.
noon already.
I'm not sure we got mulled wine. Shouldn't it be dark?
I don't know. No,
Are we totally inexperienced?
I have no idea. It's nice for a cold day.
Oh. Oh, how great. I love it. Now, here's another thing that is interesting. Normally, people talk about, I'm going to the Christmas market in Prague. But it's not one Christmas market, right? There are various in the city.
Many Christmas markets.
How many are there here?
I don't know.
It's like every square that we passed, if the square is big enough, they will have something.
Probably, yeah. This is local. Really local. Local.
Local or local?
Local. However you want to interpret it, it's local.
When they run out of goodies, they prepare more right here from scratch. The name of this square is Miru. The beautiful church has a background. The church is dedicated to Czech saint Ludmila Bohemia and was recently elevated to a basilica by Pope Francis. First surprise of the trip. I always thought Christmas markets were an evening thing, but no, they start in the morning.
I think this is the first time where I'm reading, I can't understand anything.
First time? First
Nada.
time? But it's actually written in English everywhere. Hello again. We're now ready for the evening. We're gonna walk a little bit and explore the city. We are in the heart of the new town. This is Wenceslas Square. There's already a Christmas market here. We're gonna go through this one and end the day in the most famous market in town. If you were to create a sculpture, my impression is that you'd do exactly like this.
Yes, upside down, twisted, turned, metaphorical, all of the above.
Here's your chance to put your native Canadian skill to the test.
Yeah.
You thought too much, huh?
Czech Republic, they produce great hockey players. Many play in North America.
Wenceslas Square today is full of shops, modern buildings. There are hotels, restaurants, basically the border between the new town and the old town. But this is actually a very important place for the Czech people. This is where they celebrate and they demonstrate. Not long ago, they were here celebrating the birth of this country as we know it today.
And now, they celebrate Christmas here. I think we want some. Papadakova? Thank you. It's good.
So tasty, wow.
Poutine. It's Canadian. Quebecois.
You're all the way in Czech Republic to find Canadian food?
Yep.
Overall, this market here is slightly more expensive compared to the previous one.
Look at that, 12:32. Do you think it's just the station? The restaurant?
I think the market's been there since 1232.
It's the market. A market from 1232.
That is crazy, huh?
In this area, you find many historical and well-preserved buildings.
Now this street will lead us directly to the most famous market in town, the Old Town Square Market. Welcome to Old Town Square. Here you find the largest and most famous Christmas market in Prague. And actually, there's been a market on this square since the 11th century. I doubt you can explain how that clock works.
It's complicated.
It's very complicated.
Multiple dials, multiple numbers, tells the seasons.
The hours, of course.
Yes. Other times, complicated.
Sunrise and sunset, and the lower one.
Zodiac.
Zodiac and the saints. It highlights what is a saint for today. Something else here too, a very important belief during the Middle Ages, the earth as the center of the universe.
It still is, no? So we have to be here when it rings the bell at the top of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a show.
Those are the 12 apostles that go through the window. Oh, that was it. So fast. Woohoo! It is impressive, the crowd here.
The Old Town Square is surrounded by historical constructions, and it's beautiful at any time of the year. But now it's got an extra charm. There's even Christmas music playing non-stop.
And the best view of the square is from up there. Dobry dzień. For two, please. Look at everyone down there. Just waiting for the show.
The Old Town Hall was established in 1338, and it's considered the oldest institution of Czech self-government.
1010.
Wow.
The tower was completed in 1364. Now, 660 years later, it's still one of the highest points in the Old Town.
Up here, you might need to squeeze a little, but it is a great place for you to see the entire Christmas market and also the rest of the city.
Unmatched views everywhere you look. This building is beloved by the Czech people not only for its history, but also because of a myth. Rumor has it that if the clock halts for an extended period, it forebodes the fall of Prague. This is the best time of the year to come up here. Wow, look at all the lights.
How cold are you?
Not very cold.
Come on, what is the temperature now?
Probably about -1, -2.
Are you Canadian, huh?
Give me -40. Then we can speak. Mulled wine. Warm, a little bit sweet.
And wait a second, different color this time. I think now we got it right.
Yeah, I think you got the apple cider last time. It's good.
Definitely better than the previous one, and I definitely got the previous one wrong. It's my first time actually having real mulled wine. If you don't know, like I didn't know, this is a warm wine with some spices. Grilled cheese, please, with credit card. Děkuji.
What'd you get?
This is grilled cheese topped with garlic.
And a piece of bread.
Oh my God, I seriously need another. This is amazing. One of the best things I've had in a long time. Grilled cheese topped with garlic. Can you imagine how good this is?
What kind of cheese?
I don't know. Delicious or delicious?
It's the kind of cheese that goes in my belly.
Two more.
Oh, that's bacon. I think I want one of these too.
Děkuji.
It's good, a little bit stronger.
A little bit spicier. It's very, very hot. Now this one has the biggest line. Děkuji.
Perfect. What'd you get?
Oh, this is a waffle. I literally feel like a kid during Christmas here. This is so fluffy, so fresh. What was the highlight for you?
Being here with you.
Aww. No, say something else.
The food was good to get you in the spirit for Christmas, and the warm wine for the cold weather.
Was there a drawback?
Quite a few people. Squeezed.
I totally agree with the food. Everything I had was delicious. And a great surprise was that we used credit card for everything. We didn't even withdraw cash here. We saw some cash-only places, especially in the local markets, but we got everything that we wanted. Really happy. And a drawback, the mulled wine was delicious, but I had hopes to get those cute ceramics, you know, that we normally see in Christmas markets. Here they just had the standard plastic cups. So yeah, no cute Christmas ceramics here in Prague. The atmosphere here is totally amazing. There are Christmas songs being played all over. Absolutely loved it being here. It's a totally different way to see an European city at this time of the year. Good morning. We're back at the local market to start the day exactly like the locals, with a nice, fresh, and more affordable breakfast.
Mulled wine.
For breakfast? Oh my God, you gotta be crazy. Actually, a lot of people are having it here. Thank you so much. Nothing like a fresh, hot pancake on a cold day like today. There's also a deposit for the hot chocolate cup. I thought it was just for the mulled wine, for the alcohol, but no, hot chocolate and most likely coffee too.
Dirty mouth. Chocolate. Not only does she eat her chocolate, but she wears it too. Look at that. How old are you?
I'll clean up at the end.
How old are you?
Not old enough to have pancakes in the square.
Eating like a 4-year-old, maybe a 3-year-old.
Oh. Oh, the market is a great place also for winter shopping.
We're now walking along one of the main streets in the old town. And voila, one of the most famous views in Prague.
Look at this view, one of the most picturesque in Prague. Charles Bridge with the Prague Castle. That's considered the largest castle in the world, over 1,000 years of history. For a long time, the seat of the power here.
Today's the residence of the president, but you can still visit.
It would be fantastic during summer, huh? Look at the amount of people.
During winter, imagine during summer then. This is what a weekend in Prague looks like.
On the way back, we accidentally discovered more Christmas markets. This one, literally behind the old town square.
Another glass of wine, hot wine.
You like it, don't you?
It's very good.
Does it warm you up?
Yes, right to my toes. Look at the steam come off. Yeah, it goes into my belly.
Wow, this is different from yesterday.
I think it's a little smoother.
Oh, interesting. So they all preparing in a slightly different way.
By cash or card?
Card.
Where'd you get?
Oh my God, I'm seeing everyone having these. I had to try. There's a hole in the middle, and mine is filled with chocolate. Translating, this is called a chimney cake. How do you eat this?
Yes.
I could have this every day. It's a little bit covered with sugar and cinnamon.
That's good. It goes well with the wine.
Yep.
You should probably take it then. You're traveling again?
Where to now?
2 hours away, 2.25. Can you guess? Dresden. Dresden, Germany. The 4 of us are going to Dresden, Germany. Well, in Prague, had to pay for the bags. They need their own ticket for the metro.
I've never seen that.
Well, I can understand yours. It's always heavy.
Oh, come on. And how much is the ticket?
20 krona, which is about 80 cents. So there's 4 of us.
The trip was short and super comfortable. No additional luggage tickets here.
Dresden is so close to Prague, but there's a world of difference between the two cities. While Prague's medieval layout is basically intact, Dresden was heavily bombed during World War II. All this here was destroyed, so the city is a blend of old and new. And especially at this time of the year, it's difficult not to feel touched by the history of this church. It was totally destroyed during World War II, and it was laid in ruins for 50 years. That was until 1994 when the restoration started.
There's no joking on this one, so I'll just tell it the way it is.
Yeah.
You see the dark stones? Those are the stones from the rubble of the original church. Did this side stay standing up, or did they use all the blocks to build this one side as a representation?
Wow, that's true. Here's a huge piece that survived the bombing, but actually residents here saved and numbered fragments of the stones in hopes that the reconstruction would happen one day. And it did. In 1994, the winner of the Nobel Prize for Medicine donated his prize money for the reconstruction of the church. The reconstruction here only finished in 2005, and now the church serves as a symbol of reconciliation. The first Church of Our Lady was Catholic. It was built here in the 11th century. Then with the Reformation, it turned Protestant. Today, it's still a beautiful Lutheran church. Outside, you even see the statue of Martin Luther. He was a central figure in the Protestant Reformation of the 16th century. The original altar here actually survived the bombing. The church was restored according to what it used to look like, based on old pictures, and it's interesting that it reminds me more of a theater than a church. Today, the church is one of the most popular attractions here. Everyone here is a tourist.
Where are you going now?
To the top.
To the top. We're going up a dome. No elevator and no teleportation. So you should be in good shape.
I already started opening up everything. I'm hot. Final stretch. And it's so steep. Thought it was closed. It's such an amazing view from up here. Nothing to crush your photos. From here you can see 2 Christmas markets. Look at how close. We're going to both tonight.
You got a small one here.
From here we can see all the markets,
3, 4.
Beautiful, huh?
Hard to believe that this was all destroyed.
Most of this was not here when we were born.
To think this has stood in rubble for 50 years. And as a sign of, you know, how heavy the times were, don't go back, don't go back. That's all I say. No more heavy talk.
This is one of the few viewpoints I've ever been to in my life where there's no protective grid. You get a true clear picture.
Yeah,
Don't play that.
yeah, there goes your phone.
No! Look at the church from up here. The whole tradition of Christmas markets started in Germany. Today, there's anything between 2,500 and 3,000 Christmas markets throughout the country. Actually, many of the Christmas traditions are believed to have started in Germany, like the Advent calendar, Christmas trees. Wooden toys are very traditional here.
Made in EU, German design. Might even be local in the mountains are here. That's cute. Wild bratwurst. I'm trying that. Wild Budapest.
Vielen Dank.
Mustard?
Whoa.
This one is like sweet.
Okay, thank you.
Vielen Dank.
Deer and boar.
Wow, this is different, huh?
Yeah. 3 more chews before you talk.
It's because it's hot, but it is very tasty. Very tasty. You can't go wrong with sausages in Germany, huh?
Time to get some wine.
I think you found the cutest shop there.
Red wine. Just one? For now. It's a nice gift.
Not a gift, you paid for
Yeah, I
it.
pay for it, but hey, it's a keepsake. Take it home, huh? Dresden 2024, right there.
How sweet.
Yeah, and you know what? It's full. That's good.
How does it compare to Prague's?
Equal to the second one we had. It's nice and smooth.
Some of little sweet, this one.
They all are.
Those we tried in Prague were not as much.
Dresden 2024, that's where we are. And here's the place that I bought it. It's the actual place. And guess what? We went to the top of the church. I didn't see a snowflake. No. Beautiful.
Yeah.
What does it say, Renata?
It's the name of the Christmas market.
Weihnachtsmarkt.
Weihnachtsmarkt.
Frauenkutsch.
Can't believe they got it here for Christmas.
Do you know what caipirinha is?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, and it's more like the same, but as a hot
It's
wine.
hot?
Oh,
Yes.
okay. We found Brazil, aqui in Dresden. The wine is getting to me. Dresden.
Dresden.
Oh, look at this. A Canadian steakhouse.
Einzige.
This seemed absolutely delicious. Looks like it's a bread topped with cheese, ham, and some onions, I guess. As good as it sounds. Isn't it? Amazing.
Cream cheese, scallions, bacon. Not quite a pizza dough, but more like in between a pizza and a bread.
So I defined it all wrong, it's what you're saying.
Probably. This was Martin Luther behind me. One night he went walking through the forest looking at the skies and all the stars, and he had a bright idea. He put Christmas lights on a tree. He was the first person.
Nice! Literally 2 minutes walking. And look at the other market there. Now, when you come to Dresden, this is the Christmas market you have to visit. Striezelmarkt.
No, I think you visited them all.
But there's a special reason for this one here. This one is the oldest Christmas market in Germany and possibly the world.
How do people know it's the oldest?
What was the first ever documented? Guess the century.
1300.
A little later, 1434.
What'd you get?
It looks like it's a potato pancake. He asked about the topping. I said garlic and herbs. Ooh. Like hash browns with the topping. Love it.
Good.
The garlic is strong. Don't talk to me too close now, Gordon.
Doesn't it seem like the farmer places stand and socialize, huh? It's much calmer. But then it's a Monday.
It feels more relaxed compared to Prague.
Yeah.
So many options for hot chocolate that I don't even know what to choose.
Full milk, chocolate.
Some chocolate drop.
Ah, vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Yes, definitely chose the right one. I think a hot chocolate is as good as mulled wine in a cold winter.
Oh, this mug shows the year of the market. Oh, come on. No, come on. Look at what I just discovered. There's chocolate in the bottom, pure chocolate. The chocolate is just melting. Oh. Here they have the world's tallest Christmas pyramid, and it is so cute.
Yeah.
Traditional wooden characters from the region, right?
No, isn't it the Three Kings
Yeah, but they're made of wood.
from the Bible?
Of course they're from the Bible, but they're made of wood, baby. That's
But
what
you
I'm
said
saying.
from the region, though.
From the
Get it correcto.
I think this is very traditional here. I see a lot of people with this. Kreppelchen. I'm trying. It's deep fried dough with sugar.
It's a bite-sized donut. It's fresh, it's good. I think you should go back and get 10 of them. You know it'd be good? To dip them in the chocolate.
Then it becomes churros.
All the stalls seem to be different. Big variety of products, Christmas things, and food.
Did you notice the top of the stall?
I did now.
They're all decorated
They're
differently.
decorated, they're different.
They actually reflect what they're selling.
Very cool.
Originally, this was a one-day market for people to buy meat for the Christmas meal, you know, right after the Advent period of fasting. We also got here one of the most typical things you can buy in Dresden. It's this Dresden Christstollen. It's basically a cake with dried fruits.
And it comes in 3 pieces.
This one comes in 3
It comes in 3 pieces.
Actually, people buy per kilo here. This is how
Yeah.
popular they are.
So if you have 4 people, one person's out of luck. No cake for Forrest.
You're gonna save this for another day.
Yes, it was delicious.
How do you compare Dresden to Prague?
Go to both.
Okay, but what else?
Nope, go to both. They're different.
I think there are lots of differences. Here, for example, there are way more places for people to stop and eat, way more tables compared to Prague. Also here, there are the mugs. We got the hot chocolate for the mulled wine. So many different types of mugs. And also here, they serve entire dishes, not just fast food. Now, things are not cheap. You know, in Prague, I was already thinking things were a little expensive, between 4 and 6 euros. Here it's way more than that, like 5, 6, 7, 8 euros per item. Now, for me, Prague has one advantage compared to here. You can use credit card. Here, it's mostly cash only. Hello again. The advantage of spending more than a day in these European cities during Christmas time is that you can experience various markets. Remember that each city has many. We accidentally discovered a very cool market here.
Yes.
Simulating medieval history. People are dressed like medieval times.
Exactly.
Look at the medieval clothes for sale. These are so beautiful. There are things you can do. Wow, people doing woodwork like in the Middle Ages. Do you feel you're in the Middle Ages? Come on, look at all the stones. They sound like old stuff, right?
Yeah.
They're very historical.
Yeah.
It is lovely.
Nice setting.
Everything you see in medieval movies. Dankeschön. Do you think they had this in the Middle Ages? These balls are very traditional here in Germany. It reminds me of a donut in the shape of a little ball.
Just a donut?
Kind of, yeah. But actually not as sweet as a donut. Very little sugar here. Delicious. As we came out of the market, to our surprise, we stumbled upon one of the main landmarks here in Dresden. This ginormous mural here is known as the Procession of Princes. It represents the rulers of the state of Saxony, where Dresden is located. How nice. There's a lovely viewpoint up here. And actually, this terrace has the nickname of Balcony of Europe.
No.
Next stop,
Across the river.
what can we find there?
City. More city.
More markets, actually. This is now Augustus Market. What's unique about this market is that they also have food from different parts of the world.
Donald Duck. Even Disney at this market.
That represents the USA, actually. Cheaper than in the other market. Hallo, Glühwein bitte. Dankeschön. Oh, look at this mug now. Nice. Customized.
Where?
Dresden.
Sweet, smooth, same as last night. I think the Prague, they put a lot of wine in it. It was much smoother.
Smoother. You're right. Great definition, Gordon. Delicious. Prost. Khachapuri, bitte. Do you accept credit card or cash only? Cash. I found one of my all-time favorite foods here, khachapuri from Georgia, the country Georgia. It doesn't look like the khachapuri we're used to, but let's give it a try.
It's a pizza.
It looks more like a pizza,
It's
yeah.
a pizza. It's a cheese pizza.
No, it's not a cheese pizza. It is a khachapuri, just without the egg, but the taste of the dough is the same.
Yin and yang. It's a cheese pizza.
No, it's not.
It's a cheese pizza.
It's not, come on. Here you go again. It's a really quiet lounge. Look at this. We're alone.
Do you know where I'm going?
I know where you're going.
I'll meet you in Madrid.
Here's our hotel, and we got it for a very specific reason. You won't believe this view. lot going on here.
A lot of people.
The main meeting point in Madrid during the entire year is also the main meeting point during Christmas, huh?
Good place to watch people, huh? We're staying here for Christmas? Are we gonna spend Christmas right here?
When we look at this view, we certainly feel like. Now, are you ready to share the real reason why we came to Madrid?
Haven't had enough tapas? El Gordo aquí por el Gordo.
Gordon versus El Gordo.
Gordon's here for the Gordo.
He's been crazy about this for a long time.
Let me tell you why. I can give you 2.7 billion reasons why. Hint, hint.
But that's a story I'm saving for the next video. Stay tuned.